going on, everyone? Get that fucking shit back there. AC's running a little high. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to turn it off so that we can get clear audio. So, that's just going to be great. Also, this is a little high. I wonder if we can kind of lower this real quick. Oh, it doesn't really make a difference. I think that's a little better. We are on our way to the gym. It's almost 6 o'clock today. I'm afraid this thing's gonna fall. It doesn't look like it's gonna fall, but you never know with these things. It is 5:45 right now. This is not really an ideal situation for me to be in, going to the gym this late. I'm gonna hydrate really quick. Delicious. Like I said, it's not really an ideal situation for me to be going to the gym super late like this. But, you know, it is what it is. Some people, this is not even late, but for me, this is pretty late. A lot of the high school kids are probably going to be there right now at the gym this late. And it's going to really suck because I want to record, but I'm just still working on getting over that camera shyness, you know? Today is the second upper body day of the week, and it is press focused. So we will be doing the press today. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my training split. I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but obviously I'm running an upper-lower split. I've got 2 days on, 1 day off. And then because of my schedule, so basically I got class on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And, well, I've got class Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, all 4 days. Today's Wednesday, by the way. But on Tuesday and Thursday, I got 2 classes. One of them is in the morning, and one of them is in the evening. Now, for that day, it's not necessarily that I don't have enough time in between the class to get shit done and to go to the gym and get a good workout in, but it's just that by the time I'm in my evening class starts at 6 and is connected directly to a lab, which happens right after. So I basically don't get out until 9, and, you know, my morning class starts at 10:30 and ends at basically noon. So and it takes me like 45 minutes to get home, and 30 minutes to go home go to class the other way. So if we're averaging it out, basically takes an hour between. So I really have probably about 4 to 5 hours in between, which is plenty of time to get a good workout in. But the thing is that, oh, that's an annoying fucking blinker. The thing is that when I go to work out, in between the time, I'm usually not very time efficient because I like to fast in the morning, so that when I come home, I get my first meal, and then I go to the gym. And I'm not very time efficient about that kind of thing. But also, man, like, it just wipes me the fuck out. Also, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, those days usually line up with my lower body days. And my lower body days, just in my personal opinion, are way more intense than my upper body days. Obviously, I'm squatting and deadlifting respectively, so it is incredibly draining on my body to have to deal with like that, and then go home, and then go to class and like try to focus and learn without trying to fall asleep until late at night. Well, not late, but it's decently late, and then I gotta drive home after that too. So anyway, the point I'm making is that while I do have 2 days on, 1 day off at the beginning of the week, I'm probably going to start messing around with working out on Wednesday, taking Thursday off of training, and then working out on Friday. So it's kind of like 2 days on, 1 day off, and then 1 day on, and then another rest day, and then 1 day on, and then the last rest day. And that's the cycle. I'm just hoping that I have enough time to recover from my deadlifting when I get over the bench press day, which is the first upper body day and the first workout day of the week. I hope that time, like the one rest day, is all that I really need. And ultimately, if I run into issues with this system, I'm either not making the gains I should be, or I'm just not able to recover, or whatever, then I might either just bite the bullet and try to do the upper-lower split because that's my preferred split, or I'll suck it up and go to a full body 3 times a week and just avoid Tuesdays and Thursdays altogether. Now, I really don't like full body, it's not because it's like too difficult. I actually think it's just too easy. I much prefer a higher frequency of days in the gym. Like, I prefer to be in the gym more. I just like working out more. And full body 3 days a week actually bores the shit out of me eventually. I ran it for about 3 months straight while I was building my base and running a novice program that was 3 times a week full body, like standard novice programs usually are. But like, man, like, it fucking sucks, dude. Like, I was so bored. I just wanted to go train, and it felt like I couldn't at all. You know, I just wanted to go lift weights, and it was not ideal. Even 4 days a week is not really ideal. I think my favorite split that I ever ran was like push-pull legs, and that was, 6 days a week. That was fucking awesome. But I ran that in the summer when I had unlimited amount of recovery, and I could sleep whenever I wanted to, and my diet wasn't very strict, so it was like a good time. That was a good time. I've run 5-day splits before. Those have been pretty fun. Honestly, like, I wouldn't mind considering running something like an upper lower and then a push-pull legs type of thing. That would definitely be interesting. But right now, this is working with my schedule so far. It's just that one hiccup on the Thursdays, especially, but the Tuesdays as well, the Tuesday-Thursday thing. We're sipping on a pre-workout today, guys. C4 Ultimate in the Arctic Snow Cone flavor. I'm assuming this is supposed to be some sort of like rocket pop flavor. I honestly can't really tell what this is supposed to be. It just tastes like sweetness, honestly. It's not bad. I've always liked C4 Ultimate, especially. I've always liked the branding of it. The problem is that it's expensive as shit. I think this thing cost me $3. Like, that's crazy, man. I've always liked Cellucor's branding, but their dosage and their pricing has just always been, like, not ideal. But this is pretty good. Their C4 Ultimate is pretty good, but, like, again, it's, like, super expensive. I bought it one time from a GNC just to try it out, and it worked really, really good. I was really satisfied with the results I was getting from it. I thought it performed really, really well. But the problem was that it was a 40 serving tub for like $75. And I was like, what the fuck? This is supposed to be the value pack. I can only imagine what the 20 serving tub was. Back then I was running a 5-day split. I was running like a body part split with a full body day in the middle of it. So I was using it 5 times a week. And again, I really, really liked the results from it. I really did. I think I blew through it in like a month and a half at the very most. So, again, like, super not ideal. I did let a couple friends try it. Again, really good shit. Like, I really liked it. That's like almost $2 per serving. And then one of these cans at the gas station that I saw, I think this costs like $3. Like, this is just one serving, so it's more expensive. But I had never seen a C4 Ultimate at a gas station before, so I was like, I really want to try this. And I saw the servings, and it was like, this is a legit pre-workout drink. Like, they have like 6 grams of fucking citrulline and fucking 3.2 grams of beta. Like, it's dosed accordingly as a pre-workout drink. So it's not just an energy drink. And I think the other canned C4s are also dosed kind of like pre-workout drinks. But the thing about regular C4 is that it's dosed like really shittily. Like I mentioned that before. So it almost just is basically an energy drink at that point. So it's crowded as fuck today. I couldn't even get a spot in the garage itself. So I'm not too sure if this is going to work out. I don't hate this flavor, but I don't know what this tastes like. Arctic Snow Cone. I mean, that could really be anything, really. Is it just supposed to taste like shaved ice and sweetener? It does kind of have maybe a citrusy taste to it. Kind of citrusy. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, whatever. I'm going to finish the rest of this. Let it kick in, and then head inside. What are you? What are you?
Hello, welcome to the commentary portion of this video. Today we've obviously got the press, like I mentioned before. This is a upper B day. And we're working with 140 pounds. I did get this for my 3x5, but it was definitely tough. The press is one of my favorite lifts, just period. I love it as a raw strength lift. Obviously, it's good for mass building as well, but like I just love going heavy on the press. I love doing heavy shoulder work. I feel like not enough people do that, and I just absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite lifts. Like I mentioned, I got my 3x5, but man, it was tough. It was tough, and I've been working on this 140 for a while. You know, cutting sucks, man. I really wish I had never got myself super fat, because it's such a pain in the ass having to cut while trying to build strength. And I think I'm at that threshold now where my gains are just going to be very, very incremental. And while, yes, I did get this 3x5, it was tough, and I am going to move up to 145 next week, but I just don't know if I can continue beyond that point. And even that rep was kind of iffy because I lost balance. I'm not too sure about that lockout, but I'm not looking back. We're moving forward, grinding through all of the bullshit, as they say. This is a great workout, actually. I really enjoyed this workout. Oh, and I'm pushing through that effort. The effort. Oh, yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. Moving on to shoulder dumbbell incline presses. I was originally going to do flat dumbbell presses today, but I feel like I don't do enough incline movements. So we grabbed the 70s, put the bench at an incline, and crank down 3 sets of 8. Very, very smooth. I'm going to use the normal protocol that I use for these lifts, and I'm going to work up to about 3 sets at 12 before I increase the weight. It's just what I got to do at this point in the game. I only recorded 2 sets, and I believe this is set number 3. I usually record the first set and the last set. So this is the 3rd set. I got it. I got my reps. I really love incline movements. I've been training them pretty much ever since I started training, period. And I much prefer these over the flat movements. So anytime I can substitute an incline press instead of a straight press or like a machine chest press, I will. These are machine shoulder presses. The machine weighs about 12 pounds, but I round it down, so I'm saying these are 160 pounds. This machine is kind of finicky. I feel like half the time I'm doing really well, and half the time I'm doing really shit. My first set I got was 10 reps. The second set was only 6. And then I managed to crank out 8 for the last set. I'm not too sure which set that was in particular. I'm sorry, but I don't like that machine, but I think it's a necessary evil. Just like these, which are lying dumbbell tricep extensions. These are a pain in my ass. Like, these hurt, but they hurt in a good way. And this is 30 pounds for 3 sets of 8. Not where I want to be, but I don't know why I struggle with these so much. Like, I failed on that rep. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Moving on to cable curls. I just did 2 sets of 12 today. I recorded 2 sets because I stopped here and I wanted to adjust the camera angle. And I felt like that was kind of like a rest. So I decided to record 1 more set after this one. But yeah, cable curls. I do like cable curls, but I don't know if I would love them for mass building. I think they're just a great way to get a nice pump, which has some scientific evidence to suggest that it does help with muscle building, but it's not the end all be all. And these are like not necessarily ideal for my main curl variation, and I might consider switching to barbell curls. I'm already doing dumbbell curls on the other day. This is the 2nd set, by the way. Might switch to barbell curls. Not too sure. Speaking of my split, which I talked about today, not exactly too sure if I'm going to stick with this split. And the more I think about it, the more I should just probably suck it up and go full body. I might give it another week, see what happens, and then make a decision. But last exercise was dips. I did 2 sets of 10. These were supposed to be 2 sets of AMRAPs, but they ended up being 2 sets of 10. This is a very bad angle. It doesn't show that I'm actually going down all the way, but I am. I think, at least. And if I'm not, please call me out. I'm definitely not afraid of being called out for my shit form. But yeah, I'm 220 pounds and doing 2 sets of 10 on dips. I think my dips have a bright future. Pull-ups, on the other hand, not too much. But we're going to get there one day. That's what this cut is all about. So, as I'm trying to stabilize myself and trying not to swing. That's one thing I need to work on for dips. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will catch you guys in the next one when we got deadlifts. Yay!